I remember when I started my period, I felt too ashamed to tell my mom. She kind of found out by accident, but I never actually built up the guts to tell her. And that was all through shame. So I want to talk about today how I went from that person to this person here talking to you about how my period started, to you that's a complete stranger in the world. What did I do to lift that veil of shame from myself? I think one of the first things I did is I started posting things that I was uncomfortable with prior to that. One of the videos that I filmed soon after my son was born, which was about 15 years ago, and I posted it on YouTube, was a video about my perspective on becoming a teen mum and why that happened. And that was a really taboo subject, especially back in the day. It really took a lot from me to record and post that video, but I did it anyway. I think the most valuable thing that came out of it was I just found that it gave me this sense of freedom. After I clicked on that post button, and it started getting traction, started getting views, I knew that a lot of my family and friends had watched it. After that, I was like, well, it's out now. There was nothing really to fear anymore because it was out in the open, my thoughts were out, and I couldn't take it back anymore. Once I started doing this, and I'm not advising you to share really personal things, but the thing that has helped me the most is facing my fears. So facing the fear of judgment. Facing the fear of people talking about me behind my back because they've been watching my videos, watching my social media posts, watching my blog posts. I've done everything throughout the years. People know all this about me, people I know and people that I don't know. And just start. Like if your fear is just starting, then that's what you got to do. You got to record something, upload it, press public and post that video. Forget about the fact that you've posted it. Come back to it days later, weeks later, and see what's happened. I think without taking that step forward to be shameless about those things, I would have never been able to build my food channel to over 20,000 subscribers. I'm at the point today with that channel where I hardly post any videos and I'm still getting 1 to 2 subscribers every single day. The most I would do probably is maybe 3 to 5 videos per year, but that's it. I'm also at the point today where I can talk about my channel freely with work colleagues, with random strangers, with friends and family, and it's just a normal thing to me. It's not something I have to hide because they have seen it all by now. But I want you to get to this point, and I want you to start by posting one video of anything in the world, because no matter what you post, even this video that I'm posting today, it's going to feel cringe after a couple of years. I'm going to look back at it, I'm going to think, oh my gosh, what the hell was I doing? You know, I look back at my old videos now and it feels cringy, but then it also feels like, oh my gosh, look how young I was. Look at my face, it looks so different. My voice sounds different. You know, my voice sounds so much younger, and I just want to go back and I just want to give her a hug because I'm so proud of it. And that's how I want you to feel when you look back in 3, 4, 5, 10 years time. You know, I was watching this video today and it had a really nice quote. I'm going to put it up on the screen.
Quote from Theodore Roosevelt: "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the great triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with the cold and timid souls who know neither victory or defeat." I was that person. I was so scared of failure that I had no chance of success.
If you really want yourself to be successful, then you need to be comfortable failing publicly. That's when you can break through that barrier of shame and embarrassment. You just have to do the thing that's been holding you back.